Hey there, independents. Welcome back. So tonight's something that's been a long time coming. Okay, what did they tell you about Donald Trump before he became president? They said that he was going to take us to war. Our economy was going to go in the gutter, and we were going to make the biggest mistake and be on the wrong side of history. And that's just not true. What's ended up happening today? We had strikes from Iran shoot out towards us today, right? These were, threatening us. They didn't hit any targets with anybody, and no one died. But it sounds like possibly, we'll have to find out. It's still early. That there may have been a passenger jet carrying 167 people, if I remember correctly, coming from Ukraine, that was shot down over Iran, probably mistaking it for American retaliation. But the fact of the matter is, Trump has not taken us to war. Our economy is doing well. Everything is on the up and up. And I know for a fact, if Hillary was in the office right now, she'd have hit that button, let's go to war. All of her little cronies, they're all pushing for it right now. Okay, they won't celebrate the death of an evil man, but they'll they'll find a way to make it to where whatever Trump is doing against this this general that he took down is a bad thing. Even though he killed people, he was a bad guy, like a real bad guy. So if they can't get behind him on at least this, come on, we're not doing war. They've used sanctions, right? He's going to roll out new sanctions to help throttle the money flow into Iran, and that's how he's punishing them. You can spank your kids by force, or you can take something away from them. Growing up, a little bit of everything is really good. No one wanted to spank their kids first. They always tried all these other measures. And I think we're to the point now where they have done everything. It's almost time for a spanking. Yet Trump, the non-war, he's thinking he's a businessman. He knows it makes huge money for big corporations that are going to profit from it, like Halliburton and others. But instead, he wants to do it with diplomacy. He wants to do this with laws and sanctions. But that's a great idea. He's going to put Iran on timeout. All right, you liberal folks out there should be totally fine with that. That is a great thing. We're not going to be hurting our people. We're not going to be hurting their people, right? The House to vote on war powers resolution after Trump officials briefed Congress on killing Soleimani. Right? So, Soleimani? I don't know how to pronounce it. But the point is, they're trying to take power away from the guy. Okay? So what happens when they take the power from this president? The next president's not going to have the power either. These guys are trying to make it to where whatever political affiliation they're a part of, has the control. And that's not how this works. That's why we have three branches of government. It's to control each branch has checks and balances based on two other branches to make sure that not one branch can get out of control, right? So here's the simple truth, right? Today, Trump kept us out of war. This is historical. All right, we didn't fire back. We were using laws, and our allies are on our side, and our even our enemies, I think, are on our side when it comes to what we're doing. But right now, we're strengthening our relationships with Ukraine and with Russia, and even with Iran during all of this. So this just shows that we're doing what it takes. Trump is the right guy. He's going to be the right guy again. We're going to vote him back in. This 2020 is going to be a big year for the Republican Party. So it's very important to my independents out there. Think about what they're going to do when they vote. Don't vote because you have a D or an R. Look at the people. Look at what they stand for. Okay? That's the most important thing. Trump's put it together. He's doing a great job. Let's let him continue. All right? But I appreciate you guys checking me out every night. Well, almost every night. I do take some time off. I have a family. I can't do this all the time. But keep your eye out because I got that podcast coming. Here pretty soon, I'm going to get the microphones hooked up. As soon as I got those microphones hooked up, I'm going to start the podcast. I'm literally going to do it as many nights as I can get. My wife was like, I don't know if this is a lot of time you're spending, but, I'd really like to sit down and talk to people, find out other ideas, see what they have to say. And I think this would be a lot of fun. So I don't think it's going to be quite as political as I'm doing here with the nightly news. But we're going to talk about all sorts of stuff. And I'd really like to see some local kids and local musicians come on and talk about what they do, see where they're from, kind of get to know them on a personal note, and on a more intimate level than what you see on TV. I think these guys are much more approachable. So thanks for watching, you guys. Keep an eye out for me. Love you. Hey, thanks again for checking this out. I appreciate all the support. Keep listening. I'm going to get that podcast going. Don't forget to subscribe. I need as many subscribers as I can get from you independent thinkers out there. Thanks and love you.